Somebody's struggling. Gesture seems to be running around
I think
pretty
that's
well.
everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back.
Ba-dum. Right. Next. Bum, ba-dum, ba-da-ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-bum, ba-dum, ba-da-bum, ba-dum.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something. It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
The gentleman of the town guard was struck.
Could be I know something more.
Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumours about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Delamil? Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? Now, if that's all...
Sorry to have kept you.
I get it. Let's go.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this store he spoke of?
Good question.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the...
All right, but...
You too, Goots.
I know I'm doing these like without them. I'm doing the most convenient in order, right? Move that bottom.
Someone's got himself in trouble.
Of course they have.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
And maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
You that one's master, then? If you'd kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican soldiers.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
Well. Bam 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 bam. Bam 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 bam.
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment. I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more, and his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist's Central Command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I call him Charlie.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
Not at all. Now, to find this second associate of Rutherford's. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
Back to Northreach.
You fought very bravely. The safety of the town is in our hands.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
I'm just being guided by some dude.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys, he's all yours. But that sword...
Why do they always think this is the answer against someone who's like pretty much well known? Always idiot. A lot of these questions are the same. Are you gonna get jumped by a bunch of bandits?
Now, when we could pretend this didn't happen.
Yay, pressed over. Bum, bada bada badum, bada bada badum, bum bum bum.
Oh, you've done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
Alright.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone. Before I change my mind.
Fucking coward!
We let him live, and that's his response.
Right now.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty painted lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Blood?
Goose, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you. Only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself!
Goose, no.
Enough, all of you!
Oh, she must have called in.
Karen. But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs.
You bitch!
Oh, wet legs.
Everything that happened. It was all your fault.
It was all your fault.
And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me.
Oh, calm down, wet legs.
Goose, you...
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck.
That's right, wet legs.
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs, you remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, Sam. Wise words. And now, it's time to collect.
Don't mess with Karen.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It ain't easy going through life one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice.
I told you how I
Lost
was.
it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
Oh, don't worry about old Wet Legs.
First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me the Wet Legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
Ta-ra, Karen.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
Wet Legs. That's a good one. What do you mean, speak with Karen?
If you ever do that again, I'll whip you to within an inch of your life. Run from your master, would you?
Yo, Wet Legs. Oh, I have to go through the story here to get to this side quest. Fabulous.
There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere. What happened here?
I found him.
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
And then you found him. I'm Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your Uncle Stuart. I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some villagers being robbed on the road here.
Bandits?
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pommel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach.
Thank you.
They just couldn't resist, could they?
Same quest, basically, yeah?
This one's ours, pretty boy.
Welcome to the end game. Holy cow, dude.
Make for the town while you can. There may be more bandits nearby.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
This looks to be all of them.
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive, and I'm fine. Which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Damn, dude.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread.
It's interesting.
When I said the ones who attacked me
Save
didn't
it
have
for
a
when we
look
go
at
out,
bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Rockford, listen to me. If you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention of a healer.
Of course, I shall return to Northreach right away, but allow me to thank you first. Had you not happened along...
Don't thank me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got... I shall send a Bastolus as soon as...
This conversation is the same conversation I have at every single Kill the Bandit quest.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
Where are we going now? Mushroom.
I see you're still here.
The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and with it, a constant flow of information. Speaking of which, I received word from both my associates. They have resumed their investigations, thanks to you.
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
I am afraid that grim would be putting it lightly.
Of course.
Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, we must work quickly. And we must work together. Such is your Lord Uncle's wish.
As it is mine.
I don't even use flare breath.
I will see that your Lord Uncle is made aware of the situation in both Dalmekia and Sandwich.
Fantastic. The other quest is oh, that's why I needed to unlock the last side quest, which is on the way to where we're going anyway, so this is kind of a convenient segue.
Mindless though they are, an Akashic horde large enough to besiege the Free Cities is not to be trifled with. We must proceed with caution.
Canva's walls will not hold the Akashic horde for long. We can only hope they hold it for long enough.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I'm sorry, Nan.
Oh,
I
Wet
didn't
Legs
mean to
is
make
quest
things
line.
worse. I just thought
Wet Legs.
I had to protect you.
That's a good one.
Like you've protected me.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots. And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Well, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
That'll be one rock worth 5 million
His
gil.
family.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today'll cost you the same as it did yesterday.
Yeah. I get it. What's this? Displayed in Clive Chambers. More meteorite. Get in, let's go. What now?
Let me tell you a story, Clive.
Okay, story. Story time.
All right.
Them rumours Wet Legs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the twins. And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the Hardaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say that I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up. Or you'll have me to answer to.
I like these little additions. They're not even in the quest. They're just conversations you can have with people. Like there was nothing about. There was no like.
Aye, it's a dangerous world
clue to
out
go and
there.
speak to her about that.
Best of that great lump.
But then these ones are just have
No.
no what VA. It's like half and half.
Coin purse weighing you down. It'd better all be here.
It seems the hideaway's lost its... So, did you...
I did, and he was as helpful as ever.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it...
Blueback wyvern liver. And,
wyvern livers, was it? Well, now then. You stay right where you... Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were... And here we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
So, not fit for consumption then?
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet.
What is wrong with these people's taste buds, bro?
It is a tour de force. A force of nature, even.
It also
a maelstrom
makes him
of
throw
flavour and
everything up.
sensation.
It
A
tastes amazing,
graceful
though.
beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
Look at the smile. He's like, yeah, that ain't happening, bro. Oh. That was the end of the quest? I thought I paused the conversation. He was like, yeah, unlikely, buddy.
That book may be a veritable treasure trove, but the recipes are hardly what I'd call honest fare.
It is a chicken to me.
Who needs honesty when they can have majesty?
Anyway. Bro. Should I do the bounties now? I feel like I'm side pressed it out.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw.
I didn't see anything.
Ah, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Is everything we've received and everything promised? You earned this. All done?
Are we even safe here?
Nope. You've never been safe here. Right. So wherever the Vamere is. Vamere? Vamere. Oh, there's the Vamere. It's only all the way down here. Yay! Quiet Sands. Let's do Rosaria first. How's it going, Monkey Wrench? Ah, this one's close. Oh, there's Akashic enemies everywhere now. What do you mean, Rebozo?
thought we'd be finding half
The Imperials promptly quit their posts once word of the Dominion's fall came. Lord Rosfield hired us not long after to see the refugees safely inside, and make certain those who now want in, get in.
Oh, they're doing something else now. So I can warp to these probably because for lore reasons, I imagine. Is this why I said it's ominous? Because they were lit up normally before, but now they're like different. I get it now. Suppose it's your wallet. Oh no. What did you invest in now? This place doesn't seem so safe anymore. A red moose. Totally worth the no decent items I got from that. Oh, you got Final Fantasy 16? Nice. Hope you have a good time with it. Alright, my first proper challenge using Bahamut. I have a feeling it's down here. Oh, it's these guys. Right. only 3 of them.
Dark in our shores again.
I press circle, man. What? What killed me? How did they go through my attack? No, wait. What are you on about, bro? Just this game and it makes no sense. Can you get them on a stagger, bro? You can't really, unless you stagger all 3 of them, you can't really do what you want to do. Can he just serious?
I'll be fine now.
Oh no. No, no, no. Get wrecked to them nerds. Is what you meant, Mushroom. I get it.
No more vengeance. No more war.
So anyways. Ba-da, 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 ba-da. What? There's a new letter? The last bounty and side quest are on the way to Tabor anyway, so... What now? I agree that both you and your others are okay. I'm going to there, right? So I need to go from here. We'll chocobo there.
Faster!
Da, 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 Come on, keep up, Joshua.
This won't be easy. Thanks, Gal.
Panic Club.
Not the god's forsaken soul, eh? Only those who have nothing. Show empty your pockets. Does that have fun?
go! All that and this guy's still alive. Oh no! He was gonna club at me then. That should cost. How many calls did you have? You raided me like an hour ago. Right.
A deserter turned outlaw. We were more similar than he knew.
And now he's gone. Okay, cool. Alright, okay. South of Talbot. So everything else is here on onwards, right? I can't really. Oh, there is the Woodland Area Empire. It could be anywhere, bro. We'll just progress. We'll do the Escon layer. It's not that I don't want to do it. It's more like it's just finding it and it takes time and I'd rather just, you know, at this point. I think we've done enough side questing and bounty stuff. We've got another one to do here anyway, but where's the music, game? Where's the music? Anyway.
I needed that.
Stay down!
Get out of time. Thanks again for the raid earlier, man. things didn't affect the enemies. No, Akashic enemies.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it. The Echoes have a will of their own.
Oh, I do. Sure. Sure they do. The whole thing is wasted. Meow. For the cat. A regal sash. Wow, I actually found an item that I didn't have to craft. That's actually better, which means working all that for the Drake Slayer that was, you know, a waste of time, but sure.